Ate people. Hello my friend, this is Bobby D coming to you from Lambon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about a forgotten people, the Ate in the Philippines. A forgotten people, the Ate in the Philippines. Yeah. Now, when we talk about the Philippines, you understand, this is a country where there's over 200 million Filipinos strong. But what many people fail to realize is that there is an original Filipino, and that's called the Ate people. Yeah, they were the original Filipinos. And if you never really dug into the history of the Filipinos, you would never know they are the original Black Filipinos. But you never hear about it. It's like they're forgotten. They were pushed to the side. And one of the things I noticed, I was doing a study on skin lightening in the Philippines. And I came across these people called the Ate that they were happy with their skin color. They're black. And one of the reasons why they remain black is because they refuse to integrate. They refuse to mix their race with other races. And so their skin color is actually the original color that it was, black. Versus the Filipinos that mixed are light skinned now. And they out there happy with their skin color. Many of them are tribesmen. They live in the bush. What I found out in my research also is that many of the Ate originally owned Boracay. Yeah. But they were pushed out. There's about 200 Ate on the island of Boracay now living. Some of them are employed, very few are. So, I want to talk about why it is that the Ates are forgotten. Why it is that the Ates have been pushed out to the fringes of this robust Filipino society. Okay, so when you think about it, this society actually likes anything white or light skinned. It's actually a good thing if you're light skinned, if you're white in the society, in the Filipino society and culture. Now that is not to say that everyone here is prejudiced, but it is to say that the Spanish did a very good job of brainwashing the Filipinos and making them think that white was right. Everything black, when if you're black, you had to get back. Yeah, they did a good job of brainwashing the Filipinos, you know, and then I mentioned in some of my other reports, the Spanish people owned the Philippines for over 400 years, treated them like dogs, slaves, beat them, and then they mixed with them. Every time I think of the Ate people, I think of, if you're from America, there's an old movie called Roots. And in that movie, there was a black young man. He was an African. He was taken from Africa and put on a slave ship and brought to America. His name was Kunta Kinte. That was his African name. And they beat him like a dog every day until he relentlessly, they made him say, every day would ask him, what's your name? He would say, Kunta Kinte. Then the next day again, what's your name? Kunta. And he did that on and on and on and on until they finally broke him. One day, they beat him. So what's your name? Toby. That was his slave name. But the Ate remind me of that because they never gave in. They never compromised. They never settled for less. They never integrated. They never intermixed and intermingled. So they remain the original color, and they have a lot of the original things they did as tribesmen. A lot of them live in the bush. and they live as tribesmen. And they're still happy. They speak Filipino, different languages, but they're happy people. And so I thought I'd bring a video just to remind people of the forgotten people, the Ate in the Philippines. They never compromised. They never settled for less. And they still, to this day, the original Black Filipinos, they maintain their strength and character. That's it for now, guys. Just wanted to bring that to you. Remember the forgotten people in the Philippines, the Ate. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless. Peace.